Hello, and welcome to Storm King's Thunder, episode 9. I think it's 9.
Do you want to double check that?
Nope, it's 9.
I'm looking at the YouTube videos right now. It is indeed 9.
Excellent, I remembered.
Are you sure it's not 10?
Not yet.
Don't start this shit.
Not here.
Okay, does anyone remember what happened last
Should we
session?
explain that we're missing
Yeah,
the
I
party
remember
member?
what happened last time.
I was going to say we should probably quickly explain that we're missing...
We are missing
Suba.
Suba today because he is currently emptying his guts into his toilet bowl. May he rest in paprika.
Well, you don't love an unclean woman.
So we're lacking in short people
Yeah,
today.
we're lacking in midgets today. But we've still got you, dear.
Yeah, but I'm playing a tall person,
true.
so no one has to know that I'm actually a midget in real life.
No one knows you're a dog on the internet. So, you were saying, Dillian, something interesting happened last session?
Yeah, I tried to get some money and you fucking murdered my best friend!
No. In all fairness, it was the dice that did him in.
Yeah, Nuffle had decided.
And to be fair, it was not actual murder, it was actually more like manslaughter, not paying attention where he placed his foot.
Either way, the motherfucker ended up with a key up his ass!
This is correct.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, dear lord. That's understandable.
Just
Like,
crying into his
everyone
pillow.
comes down in the morning and Dillion's just got, like, a full beard. Like, bleary-eyed.
How the hell did you have a beard? You're an elf!
He drunk hard enough.
he drunk enough dwarven ale that he just grew a beard.
It's part of
He
his brilliant
screwed a
plan.
beard?
It's
Well,
part of
that's
his
a lot of
brilliant
pressure.
plan to blend in with the dwarves from now on and slowly murder them all.
His revenge shall be slow but painful.
Do you want us to cut you from the knees below so that you'll be their height?
I'll murder them all.
So, let me get straight. You got that drunk, you screwed, not grew, you screwed a beard.
I would.
I have a beard, and then the beard just magically falls off. I don't know what happened last night. I got very drunk.
He has repressed memories.
Oh God, Mark! Oh God, he's dead!
Don't start drinking again. We've got to get going.
He has flashbacks. The
I
mouse.
need to kill something!
Kindra pats you on the shoulder and says, look, if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
Raise the dead!
I'm a wizard, Harry, not a cleric.
Raise the dead!
You should be asking the paladin that, not the wizard.
Cleric.
Cleric.
Where's the paladin?
Oh wait, cleric, sorry.
Give me the cleric! Raise the dead!
Lord Lucifer?
Can
you raise the
holding
dead?
out like the ruined corpse of Mark.
Do you really want to ask Lucifer to raise the dead?
Bring him back!
Maybe a minor necromancy spell.
Oh,
Just re-
God.
Totally professional here.
Yeah,
Just loving every bit of it.
See,
We're all in character, just laughing at the dead mouse.
I am more in character than I have ever been in my entire life.
Yes, you are. Super professional.
yeah, that's,
Expensive.
No, he can't do Raise Dead yet. He can Revivify,
But it's
which
been,
works a minute after the thing is dead.
but it's been an
But the
entire
next
night.
morning, not so much.
Rigor mortis has already set in.
Like,
Plus,
isn't
I am
it-
spending a damn diamond on a mouse.
Can't we find like a
That
hidden
mouse was
place?
worth more than all the diamonds of the world, you fuck!
Well, I'm sure that he has enough platinum coins to find some sort of cleric or mage that can
Probably.
raise a mouse.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get it back? How are you gonna get it back together? It literally had its gut spilled out. A dwarf
Why
stood
don't
on
we
it.
get hold of a druid and simply reincarnate it? Which would be cheaper
just want
and
to-
may give it a bit more of a chance.
I just want to give him a proper burial. I just want to give him a nice send-off.
Should we
That's
buy
all
a
I
toy
want.
boat and then send him off into a lake or something?
We will
Don't
flush
fucking
shoot
patronize
fire
me,
out of it.
you motherfucker!
Being honest, it's like
Okay, we shouldn't leave our friends from the Hawk's Nest waiting. They're probably gonna want to get back so they can drop off the hippogriffs and we can get going to where is it we need to go next?
Morven Hall.
That's next on our list, so.
So what are you guys doing? Are you guys heading off, or are you going to try and set up like a... You going to dig him a grave outside, or...
Well, because we're missing Little Dan, I feel it's my pleasure to simply say penis.
Wonderful, thank you for that. We
Oh,
are now
works
complete.
bacon now.
Well, I miss him, you know, it's not right without
We
penis.
will have a service.
This place is on like a mountain, right?
Yeah.
So, like, are there any trees? Is there like a nice scenic view?
Yeah, it's like you can see out over the valley.
Oh, could we like bury him where that with the griffins stopped? That a really good view.
Yeah, you could like head up on the griffins and like fly over
Right.
the mountains and pick
We
a
could
spot.
give him an air burial.
Just drop him off the fucking griffin like halfway over the mountain.
Well, actually, no, what you're meant to do is sort of grind up his body with other, like, grain, and then let, like, bird or griffins, for example, eat him.
We will have a service for the mouse. And,
Well, what do you want to do, Dinian?
Dinian's gonna take him up someplace pretty and
Okay.
bury him nice.
So you're all heading off to pick up the Griffin Knights then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
We will have
Would
to
you-
explain to
would
them
you-
that we are wasting time giving a burial to a mouse, but...
Well, remember the Griffins
This
need
is
to
not
rest.
wasting time.
We
It'll
didn't
be
give
during the
burial
good
to a mouse, we gave burial to a valued companion.
I need closure.
Yeah, and the Griffins need to rest every few hours anyway, so you'll be
Okay,
stopping
fair.
quite
we need
often.
some decaf, too.
Fair
We also
enough.
need a shovel.
Yeah, you'd like grab a shovel on your way out.
Wouldn't we
Shove
be
that up
more
the
likely to
dog's ass.
pick if we're going up on the mountains?
You grab digging equipment. Happy?
Just saying.
Fuss pot.
So it's you telling me about what button I should be pressing at the start of this thing.
That wasn't just me, that was everybody.
That was
Yeah,
mostly
it
me.
was.
My point, exactly.
Anyway,
Okay, so we're gonna bury the
yeah,
mouse.
you head out, like into the open air on the Griffins. And Dinian, can you make me a perception test, please?
You're not paying attention and drop the rat.
The Griffin eats out of your hand. No, that would be unnecessarily cruel.
What is
But
that?
funny.
Passive
But
wisdom,
fucking
right?
It's not passive wisdom; it's your perception score.
Okay, I see it now.
There you go.
Wow!
He's too
Uh-oh.
teary-eyed. He's just sniffling.
Yeah,
into a
just
handkerchief to see.
the complete like what's the word? Veil of tears just completely covers your eyes. So you don't notice until it touches you. Something alights upon your shoulder.
What's on my shoulder?
A little snake with wings.
Why is there a snake with wings? Wait, no, what's this Zentarum?
You do notice
Yeah,
that it has a
well-
little scroll tube wrapped around it.
Alright, I take
That
the
is so
scroll
much
tube.
better than a carrier pigeon.
I take the scroll tube and I read what's inside the thing.
It's well, it starts with like a not an engraving, like a what's the word I'm looking, like calligraphy of the snail symbol that you've got on your amulet. And
Okay, so this is important stuff.
it says, as you are the nearest agents around, I have felt that it would be best to inform you. Between Hawk's Nest and Silvery Moon is an ancient tower that seems to have a cache of items. Perhaps you will be able to put these to good use. Keep the snake. He might come in handy. Snail.
Okay, I destroy the message as is typical of Zentera messages by eating it.
Yep.
I eat the message.
Excellent.
I look at the snake. Can you do tricks?
It hisses at you.
I'll take that as a yes. You're hired.
It like climbs up the top of your head and like rests in like the crook of your ear.
Okay, this is appropriate. Let's fucking yeah. Yeah, his name is Snake. His name is now Sneck.
Excellent.
Bloody snack lover.
Every now and then it like tickles your lobe with its ear, with its
Yeah.
like, the tip of its tail.
Snakes don't have ears. What are you
Shh.
about?
This snake does. It's got wings. It can have ears too.
Hey, well, it's not gonna keep me warm like Mark did, but man, I feel way cooler.
It can tickle you.
You can play
That's
with me.
weird. You can play games with it.
Maybe you can find another rat, but you can also. It's like that video on YouTube where they tried to feed a mouse to a snake, and the snake was like, "I don't want to eat it. It's my friend now." So the mice slipped with the snake.
Don't do this to me.
You could always, feed Mark to Snack.
They will become one, and you'll have your friend with you forever.
And ever.
Dinian is just
Until the
Fucking
snack shoots
great.
it out.
crazed enough by grief to consider this and decides, yeah, okay, here, and he feeds the
Thanks
fucking
for killing
corpse
the
of
moment.
Mark. Mark's spirit is now yours.
Yeah, Snack swallows it down slowly, and is now a big lump on your ear.
And a question, was
Yes.
the snake like, your soul is mine as he eats the mouse?
Like you think,
It's
like its
probably-
eyes are
Snack
red.
is prob-
Its eyes are red
Snack is
normally,
thinking it.
but they do seem to shine a little bit as it consumes the body of Mark.
Is that the snack is actually a demon?
Does anyone else notice that he now just has a flying snake hung over his ear?
Well, yeah, given he's fussing with it and he's fed it Mark, you now see that Dinian has a winged snake attached to his ear.
I'm guessing you don't want to stop for a burial then.
That will be inappropriate. Hey, guess what? There's a tower over between Silver Moon and Hawk's Nest that's apparently got a bunch of shit in it.
How do you know?
Because
He just
I
knows.
know things.
Because of reasons.
I've got connections. You don't know.
I have literally a connection on my ear right now, and I have been informed. That there is a tower between Silver Moon and Hawk's Nest.
The snake is your contact. I squint at the snake.
It hisses at you.
Don't fuck with the snake. I'll
Do
fucking
you,
break your nose.
Kendra, do you not remember what we saw while we were at, what's it called again? The starting place.
I don't know, what's it called?
I can't remember.
You don't remember? There you go.
Nightstone?
Nightstone. Remember?
No, fucked a Goliath and some.
Just Eric tumbled out.
That's a fair point.
I ain't gonna. To be fair, I won't forget that night.
And you take off.
Okay, so yeah, we're stopping at Hawk's Nest to drop off the,
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I'll be right back.
The sickness is spreading.
Oh, good lord.
It's
Alright.
a curse!
So you take off through the evening. Well, through the day. And by the day's end, you make it back to Hawk's Nest. And the knights thank you for taking care of the griffins and take them off to be saddled. Where'd you go stay the night?
Well, we're going to the Silver Sword. That's where I'm going.
That's probably a good choice.
Yeah, I think for this one I would agree, probably the Silver Sword.
Oh, sorry about
I
that.
resist the urge to throw a fireball through the window of the gauntlet.
Let's not.
I'm
Wait,
going.
what happened now?
You're back at Hawk's Nest and you're discussing which tavern to stay the night in.
It's unanimously the
I
Silver
don't even discuss it. I'm already walking towards the Silver Sword.
I will join everybody at the Silver Sword.
Everyone just walks off and I give a salute to the gauntlet as I go by.
Splendid.
So I might have accidentally rubbed garlic sauce in my eye.
You rubbed garlic sauce in your eye.
Ow.
What?
That's some skill.
That takes some doing.
I thought I had cleaned my hands, but apparently not. And as I went to rub my eye, I
Dude, you
started
should
to
always
burn.
wipe the mayo off your hand before you wipe your eye.
What?
He's
Never
making a
mind.
masturbation joke.
Yes, because I masturbate garlic sauce.
You laugh, but I once masturbated in a after handling habanero peppers.
Oh.
Oh my
Ow.
And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, wash your hands after and before masturbation.
Such quality conversation we have here.
I'm telling you, this will save lives.
Certainly saves burnt penises.
You don't.
We now have masturbatory PSAs in our videos.
Yep. Remember, kids, wash your hands.
Don't
You know,
forget
1
it's
in 5
hell.
people you'll shake hands in your life will have masturbated. Now.
Alright, so we're all heading to the Silver Sword.
Yeah, so you're heading to the Silver Sword. I'm assuming grab rooms and drinks for the night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
How
Right.
busy is the place, by the way?
There's like a few people in.
I'm assuming there's enough rooms in this place for all of us to get our own room this time.
Yes, there is.
Can I perform
With your snake.
with the snake, and can I perform as a tribute to Mark? Can I announce I'm going to do a tribute to Mark?
Sure.
Bellatrist is already going to bed.
You're gonna have to make it a disadvantage because obviously you've not practiced with the snake.
Just do a practice first.
This is not the greatest song
Do
in
it
the
in the
world.
morning.
This is just a tribute.
Damn.
Oh my god!
Damn, son.
So
Don't
good.
kill the snake!
So that's a crit fail.
God damn it, don't kill the snake!
I like to point out that's the third fumble. Oh wait, that's the second fumble so far for tonight, Rob Diddy.
Yeah.
Am I cursed? I need to see a cleric. Am I cursed?
What you need to see the dice witch.
You just get bitten
What
by
is
them.
this?
Yeah, you just. So what you do is you take the snake and you snap its neck.
No.
No, you don't.
You don't, you don't, you don't, you don't, you don't!
Froze up Mark's body. And he froze up and regurgitates Mark's corpse.
Like I'm assuming you're like. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, snake. And you do like some sort of like tap dance number and open your hand with the snake on it, and the snake just shits on your hand.
No, you need to clean your hands now.
Whatever you do, don't wipe your eyes!
This snake smells so bad now I get kicked out of the tavern.
No, you don't get kicked out of the tavern, but like everyone just gives you really weird looks.
Apart from laughing at Lydian, obviously.
You hear. You hear like one person muttering like, "God, the entertainment down in Neverwinter must be really weird."
You should see the act where they eat it.
I can't breathe.
I think you should probably stop with the performance roles.
No, never give up. Keep the
Are you okay, Cookie? Because we can see in the text you've just told us you can't breathe.
My sides
That
hurt.
was absolutely fantastic.
Good lord.
It couldn't have gone any other way, could it?
Can I make a performance check now?
I'm
with,
just so
my
glad
magic?
there's-
Oh, I swear to God, if you do anything other than crit fail, I'm gonna get real pissed.
I'm just so glad there's like no such thing as ceiling fans in this world, because I would have expected Dan to be like, it flies into the ceiling fan and gets chopped off.
No, I'm not cruel enough to give him a new companion and then kill at the same session.
Within a half hour of each other.
That would be cruel and unusual punishment.
You have dropped
Yeah, it
random
would.
boulders on us.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, now and then.
But,
Let's just say
I didn't believe they
Boulder
were
was
justified at the time, though.
don't make any rolls so soon. I'm gonna laugh myself to death. Oh my god.
So you want to try and do a performance check with your magic.
Oh yeah, with combining prestidigitation and thaumaturgy.
Crit fails, she sets the place on fire.
You step up to where Dinny was performing, and you instantly get like a half skin of ale thrown at you. Like, fuck off! We don't want no more fucking performance.
Denied.
Apologise.
You're saying that to a random guy.
Never through that. Apologise.
Fuck off!
Get
off the stage!
Bright red.
you act.
Pay me.
The tavern
Pay this woman to shut up.
the tavern keeper looks over and like, love, get the fuck off the stage.
If she doesn't listen, Belatrist will go over and literally pick her up and drag her off the stage.
Fine. I get off, but it's like, there'll be a round of drinks then.
To whom? Who are you saying that to?
Barkeep.
Alright, yeah, she pours a round of drinks and then has a hand out for payment.
I take the drinks. And then I just point straight to Belatrist. You're paying.
And why am I paying?
Use this to go off the stage. You're paying.
Yeah, me and everybody else in this fucking place.
Yep.
I just walk off.
Oi, I need payment. Don't go from.
She's fucking paying.
Tessel
No.
walks up and just hands over the amount needed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tessel.
It's nice to know that someone has decency in this bloody tavern.
How much would that cost me then?
Like 2 gold.
Yeah.
She gave Kindred the cheap shit. Alright, so you spend the
Okay.
evening drinking and sleeping and eating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm super pissed. I can't edit any of my shit anymore.
Oh no. That's
Why?
bad.
Okay, so basically, I can't use the PDF reader I've been using that allows me to edit and stuff, so I've had to open it up in frickin' internet frickin' or Google, Microsoft Edge or whatever the fuck they're calling it these
Oh,
days. and it
Christ.
You got
doesn't-
Windows 10.
Are you using Windows 10?
Yes, I am.
You fool!
So am
I've been
I.
on-
You're all fools! I'll stay on Windows 7 till I die!
I can still edit
wish I could.
my things fine.
It's just whenever I try opening it in a different fucking program.
What do you
it always-
what do you use normally?
Reader, just the program that was Microsoft Reader.
Yeah, Reader works fine for me.
It's just
I use
like
Adobe Acrobat.
You haven't gone into the apps to actually change that it opens to that one, haven't you?
no, I click on it. I've already modified it so it only opens with that. But whenever I double click on it, it used to always work. I was always using it, and then suddenly it just won't load.
Did it
Even
up?
if
Did you have your update recently?
update what recently?
Windows.
Windows 10. It had a huge update recently.
Yeah, I did that.
Then go and
That's
change
why-
it back.
That's why I never turn off my computer ever.
You might want to go and check and make sure they haven't changed it.
Or
Anyway.
if you don't update, it just makes your machine more hackable.
Don't care.
Well,
Just what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you only get hacked if you do stupid shit. Like,
Yeah, it's not like this hack has literally sat outside waiting for me to not turn off my computer.
You say that.
it's like you get hacked if you go to the Pirate Bay and start clicking every ad you see and downloading like torrents called XXXX triple.
I used to do that as a kid.
I
So
did that
many
once,
video.
and it didn't go well.
On LimeWire, oh god.
I remember.
LimeWire, the original Wonderland of porn and music.
I remember when.
LimeWire, you will be missed.
I remember when my computer, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, got scanned and it had like 50 viruses on it, and my granddad was like, "Oh God, what have you been doing?" And then we scanned his computer. He had about 300.
Back in 2009, I made a mistake of not putting Google, I put goggle.com.
Always a good idea.
Goggle.
Fucking goggle. Fucking goggle. God damn
I
it.
remember when I like first got a tower PC. It was just terrible.
Right,
Like-
back on
Okay,
topic.
back on topic. we
Yeah, back on
went a bit off there.
Yeah, we're going off. Sorry.
The morning comes, you eat breakfast, you head out.
And I will actually pay for the breakfast this time.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's not for you, it's for myself, you fucker.
Yeah, but you bought everybody breakfast, you just said.
So.
Yeah, but don't think it's for you. You're not that special.
Oh, hush you mush, you fucking little bitches. So you leave.
That's gonna be some angry lesbian sex.
You leave the mountains.
Is that a euphemism?
You're in serious trouble when this stops recording.
Somebody's gonna get spanked.
And you spot a tower off in the distance.
Yeah, that must be the fucking tower.
It looks a bit broken.
How broken?
It's missing a roof.
Well, fucking as long as we can still walk up in it, we don't need no roofs where we're going.
Yeah, look, it's about a quarter of a mile away. Parts of the roof and the outer shell have fallen away, leaving a gaping hole above which 4 hawks appear to circle.
Hawks.
Yeah.
How big are these hawks?
Well, they're pretty high up in the sky, so you can't tell exactly, but they look hawk-sized.
Is there anything suspicious about these hawks?
You think you are too far away to tell.
Okay, well then
Can
let's
I
go
make
find
some
out.
sort of knowledge check to actually see how far up they are?
What kind of knowledge would you suggest that to be?
Perception. No.
Yeah, that would probably just be a sort of a really good
Alright,
perception.
I'm
General
open
nature.
to... yeah, you can make me a perception test. Or a nature check.
Investigation?
Both of those are okay. Probably not investigation. Because that's more like in depth and up close, rather than far away.
22.
For a perception or a nature?
Knowledge nature.
You squint, and you can tell that from their crimson feathers, they are bloodhawks, which are incredibly aggressive.
I share the information.
Well, should we shoot the fuckers down?
But my question was, how high up are they?
They're around like 60 feet above the tower, as far as you can tell.
It's not a lot too high up.
Can we stealth in there?
Yeah, you want to head closer?
You say stealth. Have you forgotten who we've got with us?
I mean, you got me. I got.
Do you remember what happened last time you tried to stealth?
I'm gonna do the
Sorry,
stealth.
You didn't say 200 feet
I wanna
up.
I'm gonna do it.
Do you want me to
I'm
try
gonna
and
do the
stealth?
stealth.
Hang on, what
We're gonna
was
do
the
stealth.
question?
Did you say 200 feet up?
No, I said 60.
So that's within range, most weapons.
Yeah, but
I offered to fireball them out the sky.
you're still a quarter mile away from the tower.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I offered to
let's-
fireball them out the sky when we get close enough.
I'm gonna stealth inside the tower.
Do bloodhawks?
You're not at the tower yet.
But let's go up to the tower so I can stealth up to it.
Do you head towards the tower?
Yeah, I'm already
Yeah, let's
heading
go to the
off.
tower.
Yeah, it's got loot.
Okay. As you get within a few hundred feet away from the tower, let's move you over to the map.
Ooh, the map.
Yeah, there's a map and everything.
Except now you can't find it. You've lost it.
Yeah, how do they expect me to pull you all the way over there? 'Cause it doesn't keep going.
That's fucking.
That's really annoying. Where can I put you that doesn't show you shit that you shouldn't see?
Just ask them to look away while you move.
Alright, we'll move you to Everland for now.
Oh god, it's all spoilers.
No, I have a better idea.
You can just move it down, can't you?
Exactly. Real annoying.
Oh dear.
There we
It's
go.
like I'm taking crazy pills. Oh, who's this asshole?
No one.
Fuck you, no one!
No, you'll figure that one out.
Not to
Alright.
mention, I think if they can see it, can they see the whole thing?
Yeah, they can see the whole thing.
Then they can see the drawing.
Yeah. Approaching a few hundred feet of the tower, you can see that a large boulder is blocking the tower's ground floor entrance, and a horrible noise is coming from within. A deep, guttural dirge, pouring from what you think is something big and awful sounding.
So what you're
I've
saying
just
is
realised
Van is in
something.
there.
Well,
Oh boy.
The only giant speaker in the party is not here.
This is correct.
Nope. Right here.
Oh, of course. I
That's
forgot
right.
that. Yeah, you're a Goliath now. So
Yep.
you do speak the giants.
Can I try and
I
use
do.
my strength to try and move the boulder out of the way? Like, to try and
Yeah, sure.
pull it free?
You head up towards the
The boulder, yeah.
boulder.
Mm-hmm.
Can everyone roll me initiative, please?
I will help her moving the boulder.
Well, we're rolling initiative first. I have the feeling I'm going to get stopped before I
I
can.
won't because I'm an arsehole.
And that you're a fucking weakling.
+2 for you.
That's why you get no more Goliath, Dick. You can suffer from now on.
No more Goliath dick for you!
Ooh, whoa.
What's up?
Something weird happened.
What's wrong?
Something that I didn't realise was
Did
in
your
the.
balls just drop?
No, he just accidentally nearly dragged half the text off of the screen somehow.
That takes still.
He shot himself.
They have an initiative of
Shit.
not bad.
Oh my god, I actually got an initiative roll that wasn't complete crap for once.
That was the other game.
No,
Yeah, well,
I always get crap initiative rolls with Belatrist as well.
All right, so we'll use the this one. So we'll use this to mark out stuff. So Belatrist is here,
Yep.
and Lucifer would be there. If the other three of you want to adjust yourselves to where you would be standing as these two strong folk mess around with the
Rawr.
rock.
Probably stand back upright.
Let's hope that Lucifer and Bellatrix don't get it off. They'll probably break the floor in.
Whilst they're messing around with the boulder, keep an eye on the Bloodhawk, so if they do approach, I'm just going to ball them.
Well, you can do that on your turn as they do indeed begin to dive.
Fuck.
Dive.
Guess we're eating chicken tonight, bitches.
Mm.
And guess who's got kitchen utensils?
Dive bombing the two big guys and girls. Guys and girls. We're inclusive here.
Yes.
Deal with it.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Excellent.
Fuck.
Alright, so they have pack tactics.
Fuck!
Pack tactics. What are pack
They'll
tactics?
peck your eye.
Pack
Pack
tactics
tactics is what
are
make kobolds literally.
the most
the devil.
obnoxious things to fight.
So long as they
does
have
that mean?
one of their allies within 5 foot of the creature, and the ally is incapacitated, they roll advantage on attack rolls.
Fuck.
Yeah, we gotta get on them fast.
So that's +4.
I've got this.
So that's a 7 to hit Lucifer is going to be a miss, and the second one at 10 is also a miss. Against Belatrist, 17 will hit,
Yeah.
and a 22
Fuck
will
off!
also hit.
Lucifer,
Wait, hold
they're
on.
just bouncing off of
Yeah.
Lucifer.
With each square being 10 feet, though, are the ones diagonal actually in range?
Alright, fine. Fine. You want to do it like that? We'll do it like that. There you go. Happy?
Damn. Trying to help you out, Belatrist. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
So that's a total of 9 damage. As they
I just look
peck at
really
you.
fucking irritated that I'm getting literally pecked
Nyang, nyang,
to
nyang,
death
nyang.
by birds.
Kendra. Kendra. You need to push to talk.
I'm just looking up Snillix snowballs and thinking, can I get you all with that? Or will I have
Well,
to the fucking
that's
fireball?
actually, as Lucifer has pointed out, that'd be like, you'd need a 30-foot radius. Well, diameter, rather. Because
Well, it's got to be a fucking fireball then. And it explodes right all over you. But don't worry, you guys remain fine.
they need to make dex checks.
I've already had Kendra explode all over me. I'm used to it.
No!
Oh, that's wrong in so many ways.
You ain't wrong. Yes, they do.
Cool.
I didn't need to hear that, Lucifer.
So we'll go clockwise. So top left is a 14.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Lucifer's dying. Top right
Give me a sec.
is a 12. Bottom right is a 22, which is a crit.
They need 15, by the way, to pass.
The bottom left. So all the 3 that didn't crit fail.
Yeah, but the crit still takes off.
Yes, he does. Alright, roll that damage.
Boom, 28.
Damn. So yeah, like the flame just washes over Belatrist and Lucifer, and like the smell of burnt feathers and flesh just like wafts all over you, and then as the last of the fire clears, you see 4 perfectly cooked Bloodhawk carcasses on the floor.
And
smells like
a
Thanksgiving.
slightly singed Bellatrist and Lucifer, just like...
No, you're completely untouched.
I know what I'm doing, trust me. And let's just give you one of those smiles.
Finger pistols.
Oh, you mean one of those smiles that makes me want to punch your teeth out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, one of those.
And it's a good thing I'm very good at punching out teeth.
Alright, so I'm guessing we'll remove ourselves from initiative at the moment. I'm assuming you guys want to...
Yeah, we'll be rolling strength. Are we going to be assisting each other? So would we be rolling at?
Yeah, whoever's got the highest strength can make me an athletics check at advantage.
I have 16.
And I also have 16.
So you've got a +6 for your athletics. What's your athletics score, Lucifer?
+6 as well.
Well, then whichever one of you wants to make it.
Do I get any type of bonus for being considered large while doing this?
That's a good... I'd give you an extra +2 for that.
Okay, so I'll let Lucifer
Alright.
roll then.
So you got
So
an
if that-
advantage and +2. Well, plus an
Well,
extra
an
2.
advantage and +8, right?
Yeah, plus an extra 2 is what I meant to say.
So yeah,
Don't
plus
use, like,
8.
quarter stuff to leverage it.
They've got all the bonuses they can get.
We're pretty tough. I think unless he crit fails both of them, I think we're okay.
Nice.
I think a 27 should manage.
27 is indeed enough. You managed to, like, it was wedged ever so slightly, but you managed to, like, pull it out and then just roll it around the side.
Whee!
Right, as they do this, I will be casting Melv's miniature meteors.
Okay, so you got that prepared. Alright.
Bellatrist will have her weapon out ready as she goes in.
You said that as we approached it, we heard the...
Singing.
Right. Was I able to say...
Were you able to understand it?
That's the word, thanks.
Yeah, you get, like, the basic gist. It's, you can tell it's a female giant singing about how her husband has been stolen. And now she has no one to fetch food for her.
Aww.
Well, we haven't had
Since-
some 4 perfectly cooked
since I-
Bloodhawks.
Yes, since I know that, I'm actually going to pick up the cooked Bloodhawks before we head in. And I let the group know that I believe there's a giant in, so I should go first, because I can speak giant.
Give us a shout if she decides. Give us a shout if they decide to turn nasty.
Do you actually tell us about what's happening, about what she's saying?
Yeah, I will explain to you about that.
Alright, I'll keep prepared just in case something happens, but otherwise, yeah, we'll let you handle it.
Alright, so I scoop up the cooked birds to appease her, and I head in.
Alright. As you head in, you see, sticking out from the ceiling, 2 large and very dirty feet.
I call up in giant, hello?
I wasn't done describing yet.
Oh,
Pardon me, Miss Giant.
There is a stone staircase, obviously hugging the outside wall, spiralling upwards, clockwise, and forming landings at various points. Next to each landing is a 9-foot tall arrow slit that tapers to about 5 inches wide. Quite a lot of it is strewn with rubble, because obviously the collapse at the top. And you call up in giant hello. And the singing stops. And she, like, you see a couple of, like, boulders from the top of the roof fall down. And then the giant slips through the hole and lands. With a resounding crash and a billow of smoke. Well, dust.
And how tall is this giant?
This giant is like between 10 and 15 foot tall.
Alright, so I don't have to
She's
crane
a
my
big
neck.
lady.
She is a very big lady.
I look up a little bit, and I heard you singing from outside. I heard you were hungry. Would you have some freshly cooked bloodhawk if you'd like?
Make me a persuasion check at advantage.
Oh, sure. Persuasion. God damn it.
What the book says.
Alright, so roll that d20 with that -1.
Oh god.
At advantage.
If only I spoke giant with my +7 to persuasion.
Still got a 16. Not bad.
She holds her hands out, and as you like, I'm assuming you put the bloodhawks in there.
Yes.
You notice that she's only wearing a loincloth.
Then big giant.
So she's got a big old titties
hill
hanging
giant
out.
titties hanging out. Yes.
Is she attractive?
No, not in the slightest.
Does she look like the token?
She looks worse
Now
than the
is not
token.
time- Now is not the time for snoo.
Like, if you took the most butt ugly face you can picture, punch it for about a month, you get close.
Susan Boyle?
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Isn't she like a national hero to you people?
No.
No.
That's still really rude.
Don't care.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What?
No, we're not going to repeat that. That was mean.
That was really mean. I apologize. That was really mean.
Bad.
But yeah, she's not a pretty lady.
As I noticed that I just kind of start looking around at the rest of the tower now instead of looking at her. After I handed the birds.
She shoves the birds in her mouth, and you hear all the bones crunching as she mashes it with her teeth. Nung, 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 nung.
Wow, these sound effects are just too real.
As I think to myself, oh Lord Lathander, please protect me. And I said to her, is everything
Lord
alright? I heard
Lathander
that you're...
declares that you're her new husband.
I lose my husband. Chief Gur, take him.
Chief,
Who's Chief
who's
Gur?
that? Shut up! You're not even in here, and you don't know what she's
Sorry.
You don't know what she's speaking in giant.
Sorry.
So yeah, you just see Lucifer and the bottom half of a giant talking.
For some reason, you strangely see a pair of nipples as well.
Just right at knee level.
I don't believe. Well, I didn't know they were described as spaniel ears.
Chief Gur, giant. Chief of giants. She want food, and she take my husband to get food.
What kind of giants? There's lots of giants.
Giant like me.
So hill giant.
And you said she was a hill giant, right?
Yeah.
That was towards you, Dan, not the giant.
Yeah.
Dan has been a hill giant this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, why does Chief Gur want so much food, though?
She hungry, I guess.
Damn. gonna get much out of this girl.
You have to ask the right questions.
You could always ask her to come with us in exchange for food.
I don't think that would be a very good thing.
Ask her if she knows where they went.
Do you know where Chief Gur went with your husband?
Yeah, is good her.
What? Good her? She said?
Yeah, it's good her.
Does Chief Her have a lot of other giants working for her?
Yeah. Lots of
Like-
husbands.
Like a lot? Like more than your fingers and toes?
She looks down for a moment. You notice she's actually missing a couple of fingers.
Damn it.
Maybe. She's scary.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got more food?
And what?
You got rations.
Just give her all the rations. We don't want her to eat us.
We do have spare rations. I'll give her like 5 rations to start off with.
Would that be even?
It's 5 free. That's 5 regular meals.
She just pops them all into her mouth at once. There's easily room to spare. Ngang, 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 ngang.
So I'll tell you what. I have some more rations for her. You can tell me more about Chief Gur. What else do you know?
Let's pull up the thing. I love
Oh God! Oh!
that image is gorgeous.
I'm guessing it has a picture of her.
Yes.
That
Oh
bad?
my god.
She is.
You'll see if you watch the video.
Ask him about the treasure. Tell him
Go,
about the treasure.
go really big.
What video?
She really big. And she got pretty necklace. She live down that way, and she points roughly southwards.
Pretty necklace. Is it very shiny?
Some parts, yeah.
Ask her if it's alright if I can come in to have a look around.
Please don't tell me the items we're looking for are around her neck.
Ask the good lady of this house if it's alright if I can come in to have a look around.
What's the chance?
You've never asked.
That's right, I didn't. So, buddy, what's your name then?
I'm Moog.
Hey, Moog. Would it be alright if my friend came inside and looked around while we talked? I've got some more rations for you.
Yeah.
I wave Kindra in as I hand Moog 5 more rations.
Ngang, 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 ngang.
Whilst you bribe this giant with food, I'm gonna go to the loo.
You notice that, caught between, two of her misshapen teeth is, a whole slice of beef jerky.
So, Moog, do you know where Chief got this necklace?
She killed people for it.
Other giants?
No, little folk.
Shit.
Do you mean dwarves?
No. Small folk, like you.
Can I make an investigation check to see if there's actually anything around this place, or it's all just broken down place?
You find a cracked floor tile that, you spot, the glint of metal underneath it.
Where is it exactly?
Probably, here-ish, just underneath the stairs.
Moo,
Can you ask her if it's alright if I come and collect something that my friend, that our friends left here some time ago? Just need to come and collect it back.
Hey, Moo, my friend's gonna go get something over there. Is that okay?
What's she hiding?
No, she's not hiding anything. She just needs to pick something up that she forgot over there.
Make me another persuasion check at advantage.
Okay,
Can I possibly assist?
No, because you
Can
don't
I,
speak giant.
bribery?
Can I bribe her with more rations? So I don't
That's
have to
that's
roll
why you're
minus
making
one?
that's why you're making it advantage.
All right.
Don't want to kill me.
Oh, 14. Is that enough to?
Drum roll.
She's
Okay.
pretty stupid. Yes. There you go, Moo. Eat up.
Okay, I look under the tile. What's there?
There is an old and really rusted chest that is padlocked.
Looks like we need to. Can we drag it outside, or is it too big for that?
The lock looks like utter crap. It's like rusted halfway through.
I'll
Heel
just
kick
snap it in half.
I'll quickly put it in a burlaps. Well, as I've got a chest,
Don't forget, you two are still outside. Kendra's the only one that came in.
Yeah. So.
Fuck, I was going to ask. I forgot to ask about it. I was going to ask before the start of the session if I could have prepped George's Mordekainen's summon chest. Because I've got, obviously, a chest that's over 5,000 gold pieces from the Lions.
That chest isn't over 5,000 gold pieces.
How much is it
Lions
worth?
probably are.
It was gold plated, not solid gold.
And you don't have a chest. I have a chest.
Yeah.
It would probably
You wanted...
if you were to scrape the gold off, it'd probably be 200 gold's worth.
I'm just trying to figure it. Oh, okay. In which case, I'm just gonna politely take the pick up the box and take it out because it looks like the box looks like shit, right?
Well, it looks like you could, even you with your pathetic strength could just snap the lock off.
Okay, I'll just take the lock off.
Alright. Inside, you find 300 silver pieces. Whoever's
I hope
keeping...
someone's writing this down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the thing open.
And I need to open up the DMG.
Maybe we'll have better luck with this than we did last time.
Maybe.
An immovable rob is actually pretty good if we talk about the heights. You can technically get yourself down little by little.
What was it? Table...
Oh, it doesn't matter. I failed the bloody roll for that bloody spell.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
And can 2 different people give me a D100 roll, please?
May I?
Yeah, alright.
Yep.
I rolled last time on Luke, so...
And can I roll the second?
That's 45. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not gonna roll because the dice apparently hate me.
You're cursed.
Just your companions.
45 and a 19. In there, you find a potion. 2 different potions. One is red and one is green.
Red and green potion. It's Christmas.
Along with the obviously 300 silver pieces.
Yeah, I'm going to very quickly just put them in my pack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think we
Moog
moved
is
it-
distracted by the food.
I come to here and tell exactly Lucifer what I found because, I like Lucifer. I'll say, do you want to leave her some silver? That way that she can get some food.
Don't think giants can use
Uh,
money.
Yeah, not to
doesn't-
mention giants
She
can't.
has no use for giant. She has no use for money, and anywhere where she could buy food, probably wouldn't want her around anyway.
Unless, of course, they use our name to possibly be friendly.
No.
Just
Do you really
I-
not get what we're saying here? Humans don't like giants.
Yes, they don't like tieflings either.
There's a bit of a difference
Oh.
between little you and a huge 15-foot giant storming around asking for food.
I would have thought that someone else who may be unwanted in certain places, maybe a bit more as well. I know where you're coming from, but just kind of hoping that we could possibly help her out. That's all.
Maybe
Yeah,
we could help her out by getting her husband.
All right,
And what's she gonna do in the meantime?
I'll do
But
this
anyway.
later.
She could come with us? I don't know.
I'm with Lucifer. Let's discuss this later.
So Moog is like looking like confused at the language that she doesn't understand.
And Giant is like, don't worry about it, Moog. They're crazy sometimes.
Yeah, my husband was like that. And you see like a single fat tear rolling down her cheek.
Oh,
What she's saying?
oh, fuck. Now I've lost it. I've forgotten most of what I've actually asked her now.
Brilliant.
I asked her about the chief, what he wanted,
Yeah.
the necklace.
I mean, I'm just after the last thing she said. The rest of it I wouldn't have caught anyway because I was outside, but now I'm listening.
And you still can't understand her, so it doesn't matter.
That's why she asked.
That's why she's asking what did the giant say?
Oh, she's just talking about her husband at the moment. So, Moog, you say Chief is to the south with lots of other giants.
She nods her head emphatically and like her tits jiggle or well, everything jiggles everywhere.
Belatrist tries really hard not to look grossed out.
I cringe slightly.
It's like watching an ocean of fat.
It's like poking a Jello cube.
Exactly.
Sanity check.
Do you know if Chief is looking for anything else other than food?
I don't know. Husbands. Maybe.
So wait, her. What's going on at the moment exactly? Because Lucifer hasn't really explained.
At this point, I'll take a break, turn to the group, and explain to them how there's a Chief Hill Giant with some very strange shiny necklace who's going around taking all the other hill giants, husbands mostly. According to her, which I tell her she's named Moog, they're apparently looking for food, but she doesn't know if they're searching for anything else.
So I'm guessing she wants her husband back?
Yes, but then we also have to figure if this giant isn't looking for another piece of golem or something related.
No offense, but she doesn't seem very bright.
Will you
That
ask
is
if
so
she's
cool.
all right if we took about a week to get her husband back?
Well, I was just gonna get to that, just trying to see if she knew anything else, but Moog's a little clueless, so that might be it.
Plus,
At this point, okay.
Plus, you're the only one who can speak giant, and I'm assuming that if we went in there, we'd probably have to fight them. How are we going to know which one is her husband?
We'd ask, duh.
Why don't we ask her to come with us so that she can ask for her husband back, and then presumably when the chief doesn't want to go back, we can convince them both to leave while we go murder everyone.
With the comment that she is scary, the chances are she may actually be killed on sight. Especially, for all we know, it could be a matriarchal society they've got going here.
Which means that Moog is probably the one person here that could take her down.
Not necessarily.
Possible, but if she's got that many husbands, so to speak, the chances are it's unlikely.
Depends who's prettier, Moog or this chief.
I was thinking that we go and grab your axe and then we remove the problem.
Yeah, but how are we going to make sure that we don't accidentally kill her husband?
Yeah,
You can't. I don't think they're going to want to answer our questions if they're in the middle of trying to blow our brains out. Is what I'm saying.
I'd ask.
You could challenge.
Excuse me. Are you telling me that I should single-handedly challenge giants to a fight?
With the right weapon. Not all of them, just the leader, if it comes down to it.
You really need to stop looking at me to gauge if that's a good idea or not.
Because I'm watching your expressions throughout all this, and you just look quite amused.
Yeah, I love it when the party talks things through.
I'm already starting to think that this is one of those possibly die and kill everyone encounters. Like,
Yeah, I'm thinking the
We
same.
could possibly do it.
Let's look at it this way.
Besides
what
out of
benefit-
character, though, has Belatrist even mentioned the axe? Do we know that that's required?
Yeah, I've mentioned it a few times. Throughout the
Okay,
journey,
hold
she
on,
has
hold on.
reminded everyone she wants
Hold
that
up, hold
fucking
up.
axe.
Hold up.
Okay.
Is there any
Right,
benefit
Dinian, go ahead.
to us to saving this fucking giant's wife? I mean, husband.
We don't know yet. That's why it's a quest.
But I mean,
The-
like, no. I mean, like, the only thing that we know is that she's missing her husband. I mean, does she have anything that could be of value to us?
the only thing we do know is that the chief.
The fact that that most giants are apparently trying to start some war, and this one is trying to gather giants to her.
Okay, then we've gotten everything that we need out of this one. So then we have no reason to help her further.
Except we
Oh,
have.
can
I'm sorry, but are you guys not getting that as soon as we go in there, they're probably going to all try and kill us, and they're not going to tell us, oh, that one is Moog's husband, is what I'm trying to point out.
Unless she comes with us. If we get your axe and come back for her, we could possibly do it that way.
You might want to stack up on food. From what I saw, she's a bit hungry.
We're going to a town, we could do that.
Well, we're
Bring
going to
a
pass.
cow or two.
We're passing Silvery Moon, aren't we?
Pretty
Okay.
sure Silvery Moon's gonna be pretty pissed to see a hill giant coming through.
No, we're not going to take her with us to Silvery Moon. We'll go, get my axe, come back. Because my axe, if I recall correctly, is built to kill giants.
Yeah. But we might want to give Silvery Moon a bit of a wide berth, just in case.
We're not taking her with us all the way to get my weapon. She'd wait
I'm
here
not
for
saying
us.
that. I mean, we did steal from people there, and I don't know if we got seen and a bounty was placed on us, but people might be looking for us.
Although there may have caused a bit of a fracas, the fact that there was openly demons in the street, so if we were spotted, we were just to protect ourselves from an infernal threat.
It was private property.
So, Lucifer, what are you doing?
Apparently letting them argue.
Yep.
Look, just ask her if she can hold off for... I don't know, how long would it take for us to get there and back?
Like a few days because of how fast you guys travel.
Yeah, so just say, can she wait at longest a week?
Or remember, a week in D&D is 10 days.
Okay, so
It's
maybe
def-
half a week
yeah,
then.
it's not
Half a
gonna take
week.
10
Can,
days.
can she wait like five days at the max?
Hold on a second. Alright, so I turn back to move on to
As you turn back, you see her. Like her tongue is just moving in a circular motion around her mouth. So you go, "Nya, nya, 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 nya."
As she doing that, do I notice that she catches that piece of beef jerky and finally eats
Like she's rubbing it as it goes round, but like her chin is just covered in saliva. It's like it's drooling onto her feet.
No. Excuse me.
I'm gonna regret this. Hey, let me help you out there, Moog. Come here. And I like motion for her to lean down.
She leans down, and as like I'm assuming you're reaching your hand up to get the jerky, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and help her.
You get a massive glob of saliva hit your hand, and start slowly drooling down your arm.
Oh god. Do I pull the jerky out at least?
Yeah, you like grab the jerky out from between her teeth and stick it on her tongue, and then like quickly bring your hand back before she snaps down on it.
There you go, Moog. Glad to help.
Thank you. You're nice. Do you want to be my husband?
Go
No,
for it.
Sorry, can't.
Why
It's-
not?
I come and
He's gay.
guessing what's happening and he's looking uncomfortable. I'll come in and put my arm around him.
Oh dear God, I'd rather take her.
Not now. I'm trying to get you out of a mess. We'll talk about this later.
I place my saliva-covered gauntlet against her face and kind of just push her away.
Okay.
I
just
can't. My God won't allow me, Moog. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But if you can wait here for us for a little bit, we gotta go get something special, and then we'll come back and help you get your husband. Does that sound okay?
Okay. I like it
Awesome.
here. I sing real nice.
You do. It was a lovely song.
Yeah.
So here, I'm gonna give her the rest of the spare rations,
Okay.
which probably won't last very long, but hey. The rest, there's like 25 of them.
Alright,
So
cool.
here you go. This should help you for a little bit. We'll be back in a few days, and then we'll help you get your husband, okay?
Okay. And she, like, starts stomping up the stairs again.
Can we leave before she
I
starts
guess we're doing it.
singing?
Alright, so I walk out.
Alright.
As we go out, I wipe the saliva off my face and then flick it straight back at Lucifer.
Okay.
I was trying to help you out, you dumbass.
I've had it handled.
You get about 20 feet away, you just hear like a... and then she starts singing again.
Belatrist very, very quickly picks up her pace to get away as fast as she can.
Alright, so you carry on heading into Silvery Moon.
Yeah.
Are we at Silvery Moon or are we traveling?
Yeah, you are at Silvery Moon for the evening.
Alright, as soon as we get into town, I find a place to clean my armor.
Yeah, you can like get a worker child at a tavern.
I'm guessing that we are very
clean it.
clearly trying to steer away from the noble place that we robbed the other
Yeah,
day.
you spot it as you are coming into town. There's like bits of the townhouse left, and the tower seems to be deserted.
I just smile.
Okay.
You get in and find a tavern.
So, are we going to buy food for her on the way back from when we've got my axe?
Inspire a horse.
How long have we been travelling, by the way?
Since when?
Well, like, on the former Hawk's death to get to the tower and then to here, because we're not rested. So
That's been 1 day. That's how fast you'll travel. But you can do 64 miles a day.
Well, should we rest here the night? I'm guessing it's evening now. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting pretty late.
We'll rest here the night. Go to... You're blocking it, so I can't see what it's called anymore.
Zymorvan Hall.
Zymorvan Hall. Head back, grab a crap load of food for Moog, and then go back and get ready to help her with her husband.
I thought we were going to go to Zymorvan Hall first, then we'll go.
That's what she said.
That's what I said.
I misheard you. My apologies.
Get the sulfur out of your ears.
You mean
It's
the
not
saliva?
sulfur, it's brimstone.
And giant saliva.
Well, that too.
Speaking of which, Lucifer, I think you scored there.
Oh god.
He's gonna have weird dreams tonight.
Light, purify me, please.
You need
No
a
light.
drink.
beyond
can't help
redemption.
you.
Enjoy.
The tavern does offer you like a hot bath.
How hot am I willing to withstand?
You can probably withstand hotter than normal, considering Lathander is the Lord of the Sun.
Not to mention he's a Goliath, so I imagine he's got
Yeah,
pretty
he's
thick
got
skin.
pretty hardy skin.
I take that hot bath and I scrub extra well.
Splendid.
What's everyone else doing in the meantime?
What is everyone else doing?
Probably taking.
I'm
a drink.
assuming drinking and eating.
Drinking and eating.
Having a
you.
drinking contest, which is what you
I
ask every tavern.
I think this might call for a little bit of performance.
Oh,
This is
I
gonna
want.
be good.
I want you to actually get some money for a change.
It will
Although
still be
you're
at
sure.
disadvantage because you've not trained the snake to perform.
You should try training it first.
He tries to do a spinning trick and it shits and it just goes everywhere.
This is the training.
You are well aware, if you roll another one, that's your third one in a row, and therefore your snake will die.
No.
No.
Aw.
Feel free to make the roll if you want to perform.
Slightly
Alright,
better.
that's
he's
an
getting,
8.
He's getting it down. He's getting it down.
So yeah, you do your little, I'm assuming again, the tap dance routine that you tried last time, you open your hand and there's a snake and he just flaps its wings.
Yeah, that little bit of flourish.
Everyone's like, alright then, whatever floats your boat, mate, and just kind of ignores you.
Well, he's just not shitting.
Oh, no, he's doing it where everyone can see, obviously, but everyone's just thinking...
Can everyone else see the actual snake thing, or is it like?
Yeah, they see the snake, it's in its hand. He does a little tap dance and then does a jazz hands flourish, and in one of his hands is the snake. And the snake's flap.
It's non-play.
People are just more like, that fucking snake with wings? Fuck.
And then there's
Getting
me with a cat with wings, and they're
Yeah,
just like, what the fuck?
The snake is getting it. Snake is making progress.
You're getting there
A few more
slowly.
shows like this, and we can hit the big time.
I'm just watching like weirdo whilst feeding my cat on my winged cat on my shoulder.
It just occurred to me that the place that the giant may have been referring to could have been Yatar.
Yeah, what now?
Maybe. That's
Don't
one
we
way
have-
of interpreting it.
Don't we have a teleport to
Right
Yatar?
there.
You do, all the light blue circles that have a teleport circle in. That you have access to. Until the Harpers decide otherwise.
I mean, if we really wanted to, we could fucking book it to Everland and then fucking hit the fucking teleport.
Well,
and
we don't know if that's exactly where they were referring to.
Unless we
It's
can
true.
ask the Harpers themselves, they may have more information where this giant is.
Yeah, but our only Harper contacts are in Everland or Tribor. And I don't think Zarathrid knows shit.
Alright, so you guys all... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 beers and what food are you selling?
They do, stews and roast beef and potatoes.
I order 2 stews with 2 ales, and I'll take one of them to Lucifer whilst he's bathing.
Alright, okay. Lucifer, are you bathing naked, or do you still, wear your undies just in case?
Who the hell wears undies to a bath?
Alright. Kindred, you knock?
I do.
Alright, Lucifer, you hear a knock on the door.
Go away, I'm baiting.
I've got food and ale for you.
Can leave it by the door, I'll get it when I'm done. Thanks.
I sit by the door, says, alright. It's occurred to me, I know very little about you.
That's fine. Talk to you later.
I just want to know something about you, just something.
Name's Lucifer.
Alright. You sure you just want me to leave this here, not just take it downstairs and wait for you down, well, so you can go and join us later?
Nope, that's alright. Not sure how long I'll be.
I'm not going to do anything untoward. I'm fine. It should be good for... It's been, what, 10 days since we bumped uglies?
Yeah, you bumped
So you
what, in
bumped
Calling
Uglies.
Hall?
It was
Hall or
calling
something?
halls,
So
yeah.
that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days.
So it should be good for about another 10 days. You know, it should be good.
Oh god, I think I shat myself.
The water goes suspiciously brown.
I didn't. But do you actually say that out loud?
No, I mean in real life, god. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay. Thank you all the same, but I just need some time to myself for a bit.
That's okay. I'll see you later. And I go downstairs and just eat my stew and have a drink.
What you don't see, Lucifer, is that entire conversation, Kindred just had like one hand pressed against the door.
Well,
I just want to get to
I
know you! Senpai!
just wanted to know what he was like. He wasn't meant to be like that.
It sounded like a creepy, clinging girlfriend you like have a one night stand with, and then she just keeps calling you.
Well,
Today is our
Kendra wouldn't.
10-day anniversary.
And she's all tied up.
I didn't really play it like that, but I didn't think of it that way. No, Kid was just curious.
Yeah, curious as to when she gets jumped again. Alright, so Lucifer eventually finishes his bath. You see like a lukewarm bowl of stew and an ale at the door.
I'll take it to my room with me. I need it there.
Alright. Unless anyone else is doing anything?
Unless something happens that would grab Belatrist's interest, not really.
Nope, just
Nah, just...
standard night at the inn.
Yep.
Just eating and
Does
drinking.
Can I attempt
Belatrist want to
before?
practice with our flying creatures for the flying circus?
Oh no, what have I done?
Didiots flying suckers!
We can make this a thing. We can get this going.
That's a dream cat.
You can do that in your spare time.
22 with a arcane check with the spells to do some performance. Sort of inside fireworks. That won't burn the place down.
Yeah, people sort of clap appreciatively. You get a few coppers.
I give Dinian the coppers.
Dinian has never felt so patronized in his life.
You can start your own Patreon now. To go
Dinian,
towards your circus.
Dinian, hold on? Can I roll sleight of hand to slip it back into your wallet?
Yeah, go ahead. What is that metallic banging?
That's probably my table, sorry.
Okay, it's
Kindra, what's your passive perception?
Oh fuck, 9. So yeah, at least
Yeah,
it's back in my pocket.
you just slip it back into a pocket.
Okay, so how many copper have I got in my pocket now?
Like 3 copper. And some string and a couple of buttons.
You know I'm gonna write that down, right?
Yep. Alright, morning comes. Everyone has breakfast and head out?
Bellatrix is oddly very cheerful because she knows what's coming.
He's all happy. I'm getting my axe.
Hopefully.
Like booty dancing down the road.
I didn't hear axe, I heard a different word entirely.
I have no idea what you could have misheard, but
Okay, so you head northwest.
mm-hmm.
Perched on top of like a cliff face overlooking the road, is a keep of mortared stone with a high-pitched roof that has wooden statues of baying wolves rising on the four corners of the roof. It's a sort of like a Motte and Bailey kind of castle.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, a couple of, like, villagers walking around. But it's mostly just, the castle.
Okay, so who was it that Ugala told me to look for?
Lord Harthus Zymorvan.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did she give me anything so that I could, like...
Yeah, I think she wrote you a letter.
Yeah, so
like,
I would... where would be the best place to look?
Or probably in
Just-
the hall.
Yeah.
You notice that there aren't any guards anywhere.
Strange. I would have asked.
How is the rest of the place looking? Is it battered or anything? Any damage?
No, it's in perfect nick. There's no guards.
I will actually ask.
Like, as you're stood outside, there's sort of like a young man like brushing down a horse.
Yeah, I'll approach him and ask him where can I find.
Written right there.
There's a lot of names on there. Lord Harfrost Zimorvan.
Have you got business with my lord?
I've got a letter, yeah.
Very well. Follow me. And he makes sure that the horse is he finishes brushing the horse, puts the brush down, and then right, come on.
Mm-hmm.
And leads you into the hall.
Is anyone else following, or am I going solo?
I'll come with.
Well, I assumed we're all going with, because why on earth would you let it go off alone just in case something kicks off?
Yes, I'll come along as well.
I guess
All
I'll
right.
too.
As you enter the main hallway, it's not a particularly massive keep, but it's fairly big, and in intervals along pretty much every wall that you pass, there is suits of armor, and there's swords hanging up on the walls, and there's rugs intermittently along the floors.
Well, they keep the place spruced up, don't they?
As long as none of the swords come to life and attack us like last time. That should be fine.
God, the fucking sword.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Kindred,
I'm
if
going
you want to make me an
forward.
arcana check.
I'm eyeing up the armor with some slight suspicion.
If you tell me your fears, I can make the Arcana check.
That's why I said you make the arcana check.
$18.
Given that you've come across these before, you recognise every other sword or so is indeed a flying sword.
Well,
That explains why
nobody
there's no
starts
guards.
shit.
So this place is all magic, basically.
Reinforced. That must be fucking expensive.
As you get
One way to keep protected.
as you get deeper into the hall, you begin to hear green sleeves on violin. It's a piece of music.
Okay.
It's like whenever you say to
Usually play
someone,
the piano.
whenever you say to someone, imagine some classical music. 9 times out of 10, they'll think of green sleeves.
Yeah.
Or
I
some
think of
Beethoven.
Canon and D.
That exactly. If when I was in school, they used to always have green sleeves playing on CD when we were walking in. It was bloody awful.
I got married to some blinking classical music. I'm going to tell you what it was, but it was bloody awful and inappropriate.
What would you prefer? Hard rock?
Yes, actually.
Death metal.
just like as you're walking up the aisle, just head banging. Rules of nature playing.
Imagine kind of lean towards the theme tune to Phantasm.
Oh dear.
Okay, so basically, crappy classical music is playing.
Yeah, awful classical music on violin is playing. And the stable hand just sort of like gestures, like he knocks and then opens the door and then gestures for you all to walk in.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sort of elderer gentleman. He's probably mid-40s, like edging towards 50. Is sat in like a high backed armchair listening to a young woman actually playing a violin. And he like holds up his hand and she stops as he looks over towards you. Ah, visitors! What can I help you for?
Well, I was suggested I come here by someone who says she knows you. What's her name again? Can you bring it up? Because I always forget. Her name is so weirdly spelt, I always forget it. Urgala Meltima.
Oh! Dear Urgala, she's still kicking?
Yeah, she's living in, God's sake, I'm blind right now. She's living in Tribor.
Oh, goodness, that's just over the Evermoors. Ah. What's she doing down in good old Tribor?
She's running her own place now. I think she's retired from adventuring.
She finally bought that inn she was talking about. God, every day. Oh, one of these days I'm going to settle down. I'm going to buy myself an inn in some little village. It's good to know that some of us got what we wanted, I suppose.
Are you not happy here?
Oh, no, of course. Just, having her nag on about it for nigh on 20 years, it was getting a bit grating.
But yeah, she actually recommended I come here and speak to you, and I'll hand him the letter.
He opens the letter and reads it, and as you can see, like he's getting further and further down the letter, his frown is getting deeper and deeper.
Does his frown at any point reach his nose?
Not quite. Yes, well, Gala does state correctly. I did have a Giant Slayer Great Axe. It was a family heirloom. However, my son decided that he wanted it early. After he married a thief. I disowned him, and he decided to steal the axe and run away to Yartar.
And he what?
He ran to Yartar.
That name keeps coming up.
What he's done with it since then, I can't imagine, but I keep eyes on him as best I can, and Yartar is where he is.
Would you like us for us to bring him back?
No, my son is dead to me. But by all means, feel free to keep the axe if you find it. Too many bad memories now.
I'm sorry.
If I do find it, I will make very good use of it.
I hope so.
Should we beat up your kid?
What you do with my son is up to you.
But, like, you're not going to be sore if we have to rough him up a little bit?
No, of course not.
Either way, I offer my condolences in that regard.
He thanks you.
I don't. Kids are shit.
Quite.
So now that means, what are we going to do now about Moog? Because travelling to Yartar is going to be a bit difficult. I mean, we could take the teleportations from Everland.
Which is the only way.
Yeah.
Well, you could walk there.
Bit of a walk, but we promised Moog would be back in a few days.
We'll buy some extra food and then just leave her with a load of food. Buy a wagon's worth. Talking of which, we've got a road wagon, haven't we?
Yeah, you got Boris in the wagon.
Well, then buy enough to fill up the wagon and drop off the wagon before going off down to Yata.
Oh no, wait,
Apologise,
Boris
I got-
is Where is Boris now? You left him
He
somewhere.
was at Hawk's
Oh, he was
Nest,
at Hawk's
but a
Nest.
few
Yeah, you
people-
picked him back up. Yeah.
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 Maybe when we go back to Moog, we can ask her to. We can see if she can be a bit more specific about where where the giant is.
Could do.
And if that's not bad luck, when we get to Everland, maybe the Harper might actually know something. We don't know.
Always send a message to the Zanaran, whatever they're called.
Zentarum.
Zentarum, yeah. So they might know something. The snails and information gathering.
He is, yes.
So, but if we send a message off using the snake as a go-between,
It's not a bad idea.
That's if Dinian is okay with
Well, he has just
briefly
gone-
Not bad
depart.
at
He's just gone to the loo.
Yeah.
Damn it, Cookie. Cookie, not Cookie, Rob. Damn it. My apologies.
I think Cookie has also gone off to take a shit.
Okay, so what we're gonna do then is.
We're half a party down.
So are we gonna head back to Silvery Moon? We'll buy a lot of food. We'll go give it to Moog. Then depending on what she tells us, we'll head to Everland. Possibly send some kind of letter to the Zentarum, and then head for Yata.
So we've lost 2 people in this party to the trot. Right, okay.
Yay!
You would actually be able to make the journey from Silvery Moon to Moog, back, and just about make it to Everland in a day.
In a day?
Just about, yeah.
Fucking hell!
You make the
By
party
the
really
line.
fast.
Is that like if we were to leave?
Silvery
Is that
Moon.
if we left the hall now?
No, if you starting at Silvery Moon,
Mm-hmm.
get to Moog, get back to Silvery Moon, and into Everland in one day.
Okay.
nice.
We've probably got enough from Gits of Northern Hall to Silvery Moon for the rest of the day. Today, though.
Yeah, probably.
Not today. No, it takes you most of the day. It's like 60 miles from Silvery
yeah,
Moon to
well-
Glenmorven.
We'll rest the rest of the day. You then head
Yeah,
back to Silvery Moon.
the Lord offers you. He offers you
Stay the
like
night.
to be able to stay the night. He says he has an excellent cook on staff. Lucifer, you missed that Dimorven Hall does not have the weapon anymore. It's in Yata.
Well, damn.
Yeah, his son stole it after being disowned for marrying a thief.
That son of a bitch.
Yep. Oh, excuse me.
So I'm assuming we're staying here for the day. Then
Yeah, he's offered you all beds and food.
Yeah, I think it'll just be typical stay the night, set off to Silvery
he
Moon.
makes conversation, asks about your adventures and what you do, and tells you some stories about his own adventures.
Mm-hmm.
And then you head off.
I don't actually bring up anything personal about myself. He really doesn't want to know about my sex escapades.
No one
No
wants
one
to know about
does.
your escapades.
No.
Especially not Lucifer.
Lucifer made a mistake by being kind that day.
Alright, you head back
Gideon
to
knew
Silver
better.
Moon.
I needed that.
Okay, so heading back to Silvery Moon.
Yeah, head back to Silver Moon, spend the night, grab a wagon's load of...
How much would that be?
That's a good question.
How much would a wagon load of food
It was
be?
5 silver per one, so it'd be like what? 10
You're looking
gold,
at 10
20.
gold if you're just buying basic foodstuffs. If you're looking at meats as well, you're looking at about...
She's not going to want anything cooked. She'll just eat everything raw, so we don't have to worry about getting
So
cooked
5
meat.
silver, and
So what's like the most shit-ass, cheapest fucking meat we can get?
this is a good question. How much does a trail ration weigh?
Yeah, but bear in mind, trail rations may include things like fruit, nuts, and that sort of thing, which I don't think she'd be
Yeah.
interested
I
in.
don't think she doesn't care.
She's just hungry.
She's a hill giant. She will eat
Well,
anything.
if it's
You
literally
could put
anything,
wood in her mouth and she'd probably eat it. She wouldn't like
then
it.
why
but she'd
don't we
eat
just
it.
simply buy loads of bags of grain then?
That'd be super dry. We need to get a drink as well. Make
What
a
we're-
giant
what we're
salt
saying-
and
That far from
porridge.
the river.
Where am I even looking?
You're looking for rations.
Same rations we use, which is
There
probably
we
the
are.
same.
Because like 10
£2.
sacks of grain is like a gold piece.
And
Yeah, but we can't. She can't just eat grain.
a wagon, carry
We'll just buy a bunch of rations.
probably what
Rations
£600.
are expensive.
No,
Not
they're
more.
not.
We got platinum, so we could cover a lot of it. We also have 300 silver, so that can cover a bit as well.
I'm going to need to look this up on the PHP, aren't I?
To fill up a wagon, it costs you around 150 gold. If you were buying rations.
Okay, I'll pay for them.
Because I don't particularly want to figure out the maths for buying loads of shit individually. That would be ridiculous.
Alright, yeah, so...
Well, you said 150?
Yeah.
I'll just take it from the party chest.
Oh,
So yeah, the merchant looks a bit confused, but it's like, okay. Yeah. And then has, like, one of his stock boys stack it all up on your wagon. Boris looks very unhappy. You know, he's gotten used to the cushy life of just, like, dragging a couple of you fuckers around. And now you're just
Well-
loading him up with heavy shit.
Well, Boris better get
I will-
going or we'll feed his ass to the giant too.
I will shut up. We're not doing that to Boris, but I will chip in to get Boris some sugar cubes and apples to make him happy.
Alright, he's happier now. Alright, yeah, so you head
Back to Moog.
you head up to Moog. Takes you about an hour,
You
if that.
spoiled that horse, Lucifer.
Damn right.
And you hear Moog snoring, and it's reverberating through the tower. There's quite a few, like, tiles that were still on the roof have now shattered on the floor.
How are we going to wake her up?
just leave the
Or
food
we
and
could
walk
just,
away.
She's a
drop the
giant.
food. Or we just simply drop the food, put the boulder back in place so she stays safe, then just go. I would say leave her a note, but I don't think she can read.
Yeah. Though I don't think dwarves have exactly the best language. Giant.
Giants.
We'll have to try and be quiet.
She's probably a heavy sleeper.
Did you know that giants and dwarves share the same alphabet?
They do.
Do they?
Hmm. Quite a lot of different languages share the dwarven alphabet.
I think orcs do as well.
Yep. Most goblinoid languages are based on the dwarven alphabet.
So if you have dwarven, you could probably read goblinish. and stuff like
No. I mean, you know, 9/10.
You'll recognize the letters. but
Yeah,
they're just
nine
all be jumbled to
9/10
you.
of the French alphabet looks like the English alphabet, but I couldn't fucking read that and tell you what it means.
that. Yeah,
I could make a
right.
guess, but every now and then there's that one word that looks exactly like a word that you recognise, but means something completely fucking different.
Yeah.
But nobody
can-
knows the Elvish
so you
alphabet.
So basically, you can read Yishabel, come on, but you wouldn't necessarily know what it means in English. Or
Exactly.
whatever.
Anyway,
I
so
didn't
are we
even speak
gonna
Elvish.
try and leave the food?
Yeah. So what are you doing? You gonna leave the food for her, or are you gonna try and wake her up?
Well, yeah, we'll leave the food on the inside of the tower. So,
Okay.
and then
Get rotten.
well, they're
Well,
rations.
Well, alternatively, you could always just throw a rock at it to wake her up, but
That would probably piss her off.
if you want to wake her up,
We
to let her know what's
leave the
happening, that's the way you do
food.
it.
We will
There
just
we
leave the
go.
food.
All right. Yeah. You unload the food. Absolutely no problem. She snores through the entire thing. Like you all start to get a little bit of a headache every time you step into the tower because of the reverberation.
Are we gonna put? Are we gonna put the stone back as well? Like at least block the way a little bit, just so that animals can't get in and steal the rations.
You can do if you want.
There's a giant hole in the ceiling. Animals will get in.
Yes, but it means things like foxes, badgers, and that sort of thing just can't walk in. It means you're going to have to either get over the top. And the chances are birds aren't likely to see it because they'll have to go through the top section and then
Pretty
underneath.
sure a giant's gonna scare them off, especially the
Yeah.
snoring.
Jesus Christ. I'll move the boulder back so we can get the fuck out of here.
And I'll help him.
All right. Make me a Advantage +8.
It's always a little thing to make
that's a
this
12.
role-playing session.
You like push against the boulder and it's like.
We've been sitting for way too long.
Let out a little fart as I strain.
Wonderful.
Do we hear a squelch as well?
No, he does not shart. Belatrist, would you like to give it a try?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Alright, you don't get the extra +2, but
I have advantage.
yeah,
so.
you still have advantage. Yeah, like the both of you like just heaving against this. Everyone, you can see like their muscles rippling and like the veins are standing up on their neck, but they just can't move this boulder.
As our muscles ripple, I'm like, keep it in your pants, Kendra.
I'll look through my spell book, see if there's anything I can do.
Tesla just starts walking back to the cart, just rubbing it to the inside of his ear, going, "Fucking hell, that's loud."
Alright, yeah, you like move Boris round so he's in the right direction.
Yeah.
And then start riding off.
Into the sunset.
Fuck these guys.
See you and see on the moon.
Just flipping on the bird as you go.
Whilst they're doing that, I want to take the time to identify what those green and other potions were.
Oh yes, the red potion was a potion of fire breath. And the green potion was a potion of growth.
I call the fire breath
What?
for the flying circus.
Is.
So is it so growth? So was it like just makes you bigger, or is it temporary stuff like that?
Yeah, I think it's temporary.
You could take a Goliath and turn it into a giant.
Yeah? It makes you one size bigger.
It also gives you 1d4 damage to your attack rolls.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Something
Imagine
like
how
that.
big I could be if I drank that.
Yeah, you could go a mano with a giant.
Yeah,
Or
you
bet-
Bellatrist
I
you
with
gain
a
the
rack.
enlarge
I
part
bet
for 1d4
Kendra-
hours.
I like the idea of me having the potion of growth, actually. Just me raging, but like the size of a giant.
Well, I wasn't obviously going to take it. I was just
There's a
imagining.
possibility.
I bet Kendra's just creamed herself over the idea of just a franchise.
All right. So did we get the boulder moved back?
No,
No.
you're not strong enough. You struggle to move it.
I like how Lucifer very quickly changed
Can,
subject when they came up.
All right. You know what? I say fuck it. She's been fine this whole time without the boulder there. Let's just get going so we can get back sooner.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, you head back through
Just
Silver
before
Moon.
we mount up, because I'm going to be out again, I'm just going to quickly cast Thermaturgy and just go, oi! And jump on the wagon and ride off quickly. So she should wake up so she can see the food as we walk off.
I just hit the reins.
You hear like a and then like you hear rocks shifting and then
Right into the rations.
yeah, you hear like the cracking of like several like chests or boxes that you'd had the food stacked in.
Well, she's awake now. Can I hear her when she's surprised at all the sudden amounts of food there?
Yeah, you just hear stuff like
Man, maybe we should have left a note.
and you ride off really quickly.
Look, I'm sorry,
She
guys. I
would've
just didn't want that shit stolen from her.
She would have eaten the food along with the note along with the food.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
So yeah, you head back through Silver Moon and then down south into Everland.
We're gonna teleport to Yata!
Yada!
Okay, so yeah, you get back in contact with oh god, who was it?
What's his name?
The bloke, the archmage, Crowan.
The cat wrangler.
Yeah, the cat wrangler. And he's like, welcome back. I'm assuming you want to use the teleportation circles.
Yeah, we need to get to Yata.
He scratches the cat on your shoulder
Yeah.
under the chin. So
Are
you've
they
been
gonna have a
behaving?
problem?
Yeah,
Are you
she's
gonna-
been fantastic.
Are they gonna have a problem with my flying snake?
No, they look at it and they sort of like understand that you don't work for the Harpers, so to speak. But you know, they recognise that now is not the time to quibble.
They're all magical creatures. They have an
Now's not the time to kick your ass.
So yeah, they take you to the teleport room and ask, where would you like to go?
Yata!
Alright, they bump you over to Yata.
Yata!
Yata!
I know I'm
Okay,
I
this
know
is
I'm gonna have that.
What's this-
I'm gonna have
what's
that
this
song in
about
my head
somebody
now.
not- What's about somebody not looking anime?
That wasn't from anime. Have you never seen Gabriel Iglesias?
I'm just saying that's
The most
what
the most fluffy comedian in the world.
We'll take your word for it.
Oh, that fucking I like his whole bit is just he's fluffy, and I just like after the first like couple of specials, I'm like, well, I've seen everything by this guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Alright. Where is their thingy? That's a good question. That doesn't help.
Didn't we pass Yata?
Yeah, you did. You went through Yata on the way.
No, we
north.
didn't.
Yeah, tribal. Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah, we went around
You went
it.
around it because you
Ooh,
decided to go
man.
back south.
So yeah, Yata.
Just double checking to make sure.
Right. Ah, very nice. So yeah, you like pop into like you obviously are expecting, you know, like some really nice tower because that's what you've come from. You pop into like the most dilapidated room you've ever seen. Like one of the walls has a massive hole in it.
Quite the contrast we have here, isn't it?
What, Yata's a shithole?
Indeed. Then just starts walking.
My kind of town.
So, when you say it's a shithole as we step out, is it because it's been wrecked, or is it because,
Yeah, the building looks pretty fucked.
Is there anyone around?
There is actually someone walking up the driveway. Well,
is it a giant?
no, it's a.
We're in a city. There's no
It's
giants
an
in a
old-looking
city.
man.
It's a what?
It's an old man,
Old man.
and Kindry, you can see like with your innate magical senses that like he's about to like prepare a firebolt in his hand as he's walking towards you. But oi, you get away from there!
Relax, we came from Everland. We were told to be expected.
Oh. Oh, right then. And, like, you can see his hand relaxes. They never fucking tell me anything these days.
Why is this place
I know the
such? Why is this place such a mess?
He like, gestures, like, come here, follow me. And he walks back down the path again.
Would it be giants by any chance?
Just come in. You'll follow
We
him?
follow.
Yeah, we follow.
Yeah.
Right, after you step off, like, the property itself, he's like, right, turn around.
I do so.
The place looks absolutely beautiful. Like, it's got statues of frolicking dryads and satyrs. Like, all the flower beds are, like, perfectly weeded and, like,
I
are
can't
covered
detect
in
magic.
flowers. Yeah, it's, the spell God, let's put your teeth in, Daniel. Hallucinatory terrain.
Interesting.
Nice spell.
He nods.
For what purpose?
Well, we don't have to then do it up and spend the gold for it. Fuck that.
Can you teach me this spell?
Well, you could do if you've got a couple of days. What are you even in town for?
Sorry.
Oh, we're looking for what was the son's? Did he ever
Stolen
give us the
weapon.
Zymorvan. It's like,
Zymorvan?
what's his name?
Yeah, I don't think we were ever told the son's name. We were just told to
We probably have his surname because we're probably the same name.
Yeah,
as us all.
Zymorvan.
Zymorvan.
Harful is his name.
So yeah,
Harful
We're looking for
Zymorvan.
young Master Zymorvan.
well, ex-master, he was disowned.
And stole something.
Yeah.
He's got a solid,
I can make some inquiries. Why? What do you want them for?
He has stolen something, and we were requested partly to go and get it back.
What was it,
We
magical?
have an axe to grind with him.
Magical axe.
Alright,
We believe.
that was terrible, Chris.
You're welcome.
Maybe we should put some feelers out with the Zentarum as well. See if anybody's in town.
Yeah, you could make me like an investigation
Ooh,
check.
do you maybe want to also use it as a chance to find out where the giants are?
Yeah, because the Centaur might be able to tell them any giant movements that we reported.
All right, so do an investigation check.
Yeah. See if you can find your local like representative.
Snail.
Do you want a
Plus
hand?
9.
Yes, that's a 20. Yeah, you manage to like you look around town for like about an hour or so, and you find like I know what this looks like. This is one of our safe houses. And you head in, and there is indeed like a sort of like a young well, I say youngish, like mid-20s elven woman, and she looks confused for a second while you. And like you see her hand reach underneath the desk.
I point to the snake and produce a Zentarum token. Hey, look, I'm good.
Ah, splendid. And she, like you hear a little click, and she pulls out a hand crossbow from underneath the desk and puts it on the table.
Has anyone else gone?
Well, I mean,
I would assume you would have done.
I would have gone. Yeah.
All right.
So I would have shown my snail as well.
I don't know who is allowed gone with him. I mean, is he only specified only?
I would assume, considering this is a faction thing, he wouldn't have invited anyone else.
No.
Just someone else.
Yes, Zentarum. Anyway, hey, we're looking for information on this guy. What's the guy's name?
Half-All Morven.
Halfel Van Morven. So,
Zymorvan.
Zymorven.
What do you need him for?
Well, he's got an axe. And
And it's an axe I really badly want.
Alright, I'll make some inquiries. Do you want to...
Also, anything about giants in the area?
Well, more specifically, we're looking for a very specific giant. She's been gathering a bunch of husbands.
Well, there was a giant attack on Tribor nearly a week ago now.
Well, there was
Yeah,
that.
that was us.
Yeah, we were there for that. No, we're looking for
we handled that one.
We were looking for what was the name of the chief?
Chief Gurr.
We were looking for a giant Chief Gurr. She's apparently somewhere down south and has been gathering a bunch of male giants to gather for herself.
She's a big, ugly lady. Also
Well-
wearing a very strange necklace.
I'm not sure you'd be there, Lucifer.
Yeah, you're probably also not there.
Wait, I didn't go with them?
No,
It's
only
Zentarum.
Zentarum members went.
You're not Zentarum.
Oh, I thought we were... My bad. I
No, this is
misunderstood.
just us.
Would any of you
I'm
remember
off.
that we're also...
You wouldn't want to
We're hanging
associate
out.
with
We're
Zentarum
hanging
greedy
out with.
bastards.
We're hanging out with the.
I
Phantom
realized
Mafia.
that.
You
I'm
guys are
gonna
probably
be
still with the old
having some
wizard.
pie. You guys have fun.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, she says I can look into that as well, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah, that's fine. But the axe is the most important part
Yes,
right now.
I can definitely do something about that. If you guys want to, maybe I don't know, wait here. I'll be a few hours.
Should we wait?
Yeah.
All right. So
Although
yeah,
we'll have to let the others know that we're getting info as well.
I will
but...
write a note and send it with my flying serpent.
Excellent. So she like hooks the hand crossbow onto her belt and like puts her hood up and leaves. You write a note and send off the snake.
Just say, "Calm down, bitches. We'll be back in a little bit."
All right.
In the meantime, could I possibly ask him to possibly look at the old wizard's spellbook?
He looks very affronted. Like, no.
Can I ask him, does he know
Damn.
if is there any information about a giant that wears a white dragon skull?
Ah, yeah. I've been hearing stories about him. I think his name was Harshnag, something like that. He's a frost giant, I think he was. Yeah, he's a member of some adventuring party from Neverwinter or Waterdeep. One of them lot. One of the big cities.
Okay.
Wait, he's actually with adventurers.
Well, I don't know if he's with
Shit.
them anymore, but yeah, he's apparently he's a fairly good bloke. As good as a giant can be, anyway.
Neverwinter, eh?
A frost giant is a decent bloke.
Yeah.
And we have a teleport
huh.
there. Neverwinter.
Is he a frost giant? I've forgotten. Yeah, frost giant.
And he's in Neverwinter. Huh.
Which
He's-
is one of our
he's
teleport
in-
nodes.
He hangs around one of those cities. I don't know if he's there at the moment.
We can check in and see if we can get information about him later on.
I thought he was up north.
No, it was the Eye of the Father of the All Father where we were supposed to go, but we were also told that he would be an ally if we talked to him.
All right.
So I'm with the wizard, right?
Yeah, you're with the
Wizard.
wizard, with the rest of the party. After
Yes,
after a few minutes of talking, the little snake flies in with a little scroll attached to it.
Who does it go for?
Let's have a look. It goes for Lucifer.
Yes.
And it sort of just lands and then like hisses into your ear.
There, little snake. I got a little note for us. I take the note and I read it. What's it say?
What does it say,
It
Dinian?
says, calm down, bitches. We'll be back in a little bit.
I hope he dies.
What does it say, Lucifer?
Nothing important.
Just scrunch up and start eating it.
What, you said your snake was junk mail?
Pretty much.
Anyway,
does it say? Is it-
the snake would presumably return to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it
Yeah,
waits a couple minutes to see if they want to write anything back, and then it's like, all right, then. Like,
Well, if that's the case, then I'll say, okay.
No, just K.
you just, it's like, okay.
Just written big on a piece of paper.
All right, yeah. You wrap it up and the snake flies off.
I'll even do it in like a nice, flourished, fancy.
Like
elven
it-
K
like
for
it-
him.
You write a
Illuminated
cursive K.
All calligraphy and stuff.
So yeah, like as you're doing that, you notice that the wizard is sat like casting spells in the corner.
What's he casting?
You think he's casting
He's nuts.
stuff
Oh, right.
like sending and message and like he's contacting people without like leaving you alone, basically.
Alright, so I finished writing my response.
Yeah,
So
and the snake flies
Little
off.
snake, thank you, and I send him off.
What's those people flipping fapping around doing stuff? What are we going to do instead?
Play cards.
Once the snake heads off, I'll go up to the wizard and ask my question.
Okay, go ahead.
So you've heard of the other giant. You wouldn't happen to have heard of a female hill giant gathering a bunch of other ones to her. Supposed to be really big, pretty ugly, kind of like most of them.
He gives
Also wearing
you
a strange necklace.
he gives you a massively dirty look for interrupting him while he's casting. And he's like, "No, I don't keep abreast of giant politics."
Oh, well, sorry to interrupt you then. Just go stand up here.
So, before it starts casting, I'm just around and says, can you recommend a good tavern/brothel?
The Winking Kiss.
Is it a brothel
Why does-
or a tavern?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Why
Uh,
doesn't she get berated for interrupting him?
Because you've already interrupted him.
I just quickly ask for directions and we'll be off.
Go bother someone else with directions. God.
No, for Harvey, you're not really much of a font for information, are you? But anyway, I hope you have a good day.
Yeah, whatever. Come back in a few hours.
What happens in a few hours?
I'll have the fucking information you want, you daft bin.
didn't think you. I've noticed that the other group were getting information. I didn't think we'd actually have information as well from here. Okay.
Well, if you don't want it, I'll stop casting then.
No. That was out of character, but never mind.
Alright, so you head off to try and find the winking kiss.
God, yes.
Actually, look, right there, a tavern server at the Wink and Kiss.
Oh my god, he is right. There is a place called Wink and Kiss.
Yes.
Oh, wink and kiss. I thought you were like winking kiss.
No, it's a tavern called the Winky Kiss. They do where they kiss your Winky.
Oh, all right, that's my kind of place. Let's go.
Oh my god, I need to open a pub called the Winky Kiss.
Just insert one in every campaign you have for now.
Perfect.
Boys just end up.
Okay,
I don't know how Tesla's going to handle this.
so it takes you about half an hour to find the Winky Kiss. And it's doing a roaring trade.
I wonder why.
What? In which part?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Like, generally it's acknowledged that if you don't want to get sexed up, don't go upstairs.
How are we gonna find them later here? Are we just gonna find them in a giant orgy later?
Yes. Well,
All right.
maybe not Lucifer.
So what was
I
your
will
question?
head upstairs.
Alright.
It was more of a question. It's not a question of which one of us goes upstairs. It's a question of who goes up there first.
Oh, I'm assuming
Kendra
Tessel,
just
like,
floats
sits
up
at the
there.
bar.
Yeah, he's like not up for that. Yes,
I
that's
actually
what's
look kind
going
of
on.
surprised that Lucifer's actually kind of followed me up there.
Lucifer's probably leading the way. He needs something to remove the remembrance of that night with you.
I'm leading the way stealthily. Clang, clang,
Clang,
clang.
clang.
Move the fuck out of the way and get laid!
I can't see him, but I know he's around here somewhere.
Galactic coming through.
God's sake.
Alright, so yeah, you both get serviced.
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 Yeah, what
Are there
food is
are
this
there
as
men
well?
working there as
Oh, of
well?
course there's men working there. Oh god, I know that look.
I asked for a mix of whatever, so
Yeah, I'll, like... Just message me privately, because let's not turn this into a smut fest, and I'll tell you how much it costs later.
just give me the blinky. I just pay 1 platinum for.
That's 10
What-
gold.
What
That's
can you?
t-
What can
They,
you
they
get
cost
for
more than 10
platinum?
gold. And it depends on what they want for how much they're going to get charged.
Can we not go into details about this
That's
one?
why I said message me and I'll tell you. Alright, so a few hours, like, ignoring that part of town, a few hours pass in the Zenturium safe house.
Us two are just like.
Yeah, it's like playing cards or,
Yeah.
you know, shooting the shit. The snake comes back with the K.
I comment casually on the quality of the penmanship. This is truly a masterful thing, and then I eat it.
Perfect. You know, one of these days you're going to have battle problems.
Also,
Never.
it's gonna poison the ink.
He's gonna go to take a shit and the novel's gonna come out.
Just shits a dictionary.
I'll have you know, I have a +2 to all saving throws and
No,
constitution.
even better.
I'm
When
good.
he shits out, he reads it. It's like the first couple of pages of Twilight,
Ugh.
I've somehow shit
or
on
maybe
the novel.
50 Shades of Grey. Depends what you're in the mood for.
That would
Shit.
cost you 70 gold, Kindra.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ, Kendra, what the fuck are you getting?
I
And
go
then-
and disappear for an hour.
Just the full service.
Go full out.
And then
She gets a wink and a quiz.
the door opens and the woman steps back in again. Well, I found him. He's in prison.
Fantastic.
Is it the gentleman that's more important or the item?
The item.
Yes, I had a feeling about that. That has been confiscated by a watch captain who is rather questionable, shall we say. Captain Brenner.
Do we have anything on him?
Well,
being the Centaurum.
we have, the knowledge that he is corrupt, but that is practically common knowledge. I mean, his disappearance wouldn't be too much of a problem. I could just steal it for you if you preferred.
Well, that would be easiest. I mean, better that than getting into a dust up with the watch captain. Although I'm sure Belatrist wouldn't mind murdering for her shiny new axe.
Oh, I've got no problem with that.
Well, I mean, the cleanup is a bit of a pain in the ass, especially if it becomes obvious that our faction was involved.
Yeah, let's go quiet.
Perhaps just a quick disappearance of the weapon is best.
Hey, why is the dude in jail?
He murdered someone.
Who did he murder?
A tavern keeper who asked him to pay his tab.
Well, that was an appropriate response.
Quite.
So where exactly is the weapon being kept if we're going to just have a disappearing act?
Oh, he carries it. Don't worry, I've got this. Disappearing is my speciality.
Hey, isn't this guy married to a thief? Not the watch captain, but the guy in prison.
He was. She left him.
Well, that would be something hilarious to tell us other.
Oh, I can make sure that it reaches his ears if you like.
That would be wonderful, and please let him know that we send the information along with our compliments.
She nods, and then I'll be back in another couple of hours, and leaves again.
Also, do you recommend anywhere we can go for a drink while we're waiting?
What kind of a drink do you want?
A good one.
We have a few contacts in a tavern called the Winkie.
Whereabouts is it?
Oh, if you head north, just before you hit City Wall.
Okay. I think we got
Tell
this.
you what, you want to meet up there?
I can do that.
I don't know.
Also, wait, why is it called the Wink and Kiss?
It's also a brothel.
Well,
eyes twink.
Where Kendra went.
Oh, I think we'll find Kendra there, yeah.
She says, I'll meet you there in a couple of hours.
See you there.
And she heads off into the crowd again. And I'm assuming you two
Head for the
Winking Kiss.
Yep.
Yeah, you get back just as Kendra's walking down the stairs with a quite a large grin on her face.
Oh, I wonder what you've been up to.
Tessel just waves them over to the bar. Can we get some drinks?
I'll go over to Tessa.
Where's the Goliath, though?
Well, the Goliath hasn't told me what he wants.
What?
So he's still...
Oh.
He kept asking
You're supposed to
you.
message me, telling me what you want, and for how long, so I can tell you what it costs.
Oh, sorry.
How much do I have on me?
You have 1,000 gold.
Oh, I could go nuts, but...
So, sweetheart, what sexy times would you like to get?
No, Belatrist is thinking about this. Like, she's obviously sat there thinking... Like, she's looking up the stairs and she's actually thinking about this.
Mm-hmm.
And then she will actually ask Kendra, are there any decent-ish guys up there?
I'm not going to describe that.
Well, alright, well, I'll let Kendra answer.
If she is gonna answer.
Sorry, I've got to push to talk now. It's not in the habit of it yet. I point to the guy over there and says, well, he was really fucking good. And then I point to a red-headed woman and say, and with the things she can do with her tongue.
I'm looking between them and I'm just like, and then I go for the guy.
All right. How long?
Probably just an hour. I'm not gonna need very long.
All right, that'll cost you 40 gold.
40 gold.
Lucifer, that will cost you 50.
What kinky shit is he getting up to?
You don't know?
You just paid 70 gold. You don't get to talk.
I told you exactly what I did.
Alright.
Let's not.
Subtracted gold.
Cool. So yeah, you have many sexings.
Yay!
Those of you that do not have many drinks to try and wash the memory.
I will tip an extra 5 gold for the wheelchair that she will need afterwards.
Wonderful.
Do I come out just in time to see Lucifer and I just high five him, just like, hey?
Yep.
I never got a high five.
He lasted longer than you did.
That's because I went in a good half hour before he did.
And then, as you're coming down, Belatrist, the young woman steps in through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a very large, very almost crude-looking axe.
Oh, the grin on my face is even bigger than when I left that room.
And she just walks over to you. Well, here you are. 1 great axe.
How much?
You're part of the guild. She hands it over.
Before she does so, I actually will cast Detect Magic on it.
It is a giant slaying great axe.
Well, there you go.
I think
Nothing's
her,
typing. What are you doing? Right. Yay.
I thank her for her help and also ask if she could pass a message along to the snail.
I could do.
Ask him if he knows of any giants that are currently digging up anything anywhere or any significant movements, and if he can, let us know. It would be much appreciated.
She nods. If we find any information, we'll send you a snake. You won't get to keep that one.
It's alright.
Bellatrix, meanwhile, is just stood with her axe, just like, yes! Like, just big grin on her face.
Where was the cat during all this? Was it just watching her?
I think the cat would have been sat
The cat was
downstairs.
probably like sat on the bar.
Yeah.
The cat was drinking too, just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they said it like a watered down beer.
He's just been telling it. It's okay, she'll be back soon.
Bellatrist, I do believe they charge you if you go around playing with your weapon like that.
Oh, I've got money, haven't I? And then I put it away. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that meant to be a really terrible pun there?
Of course it was. I'm glad you appreciate it.
Alright. So I'm assuming you spend the rest of the evening drinking and whoring.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God, yes. For seconds.
Anyone else that goes to shag can just take a straight 100 off your gold rather than describe your sex
Anyone
act.
wants to join me.
Excuse me?
At this point, I've been drinking a bit, so yeah, just...
Lucifer, join me, please!
No, this is open for anyone.
Okay. Only if you get that guy again.
Only if I want to do what?
If you get that guy again.
Oh no. Does it
I
cost
like this plan. So yes, I will get that guy again.
Brilliant.
simply a girl?
So you
Just
create
don't
an
celebrate
orgy.
for me.
Does anyone else in the party join the orgy?
Nope, I'm good.
Pestle is like blissfully unaware as to what the hell's going on.
I doubt you're blissfully unaware. Like, you know what's happening.
I'm just trying to ignore it. I don't
Yes.
know.
Tesla is the sweet, innocent summer child of the group.
Like, why are we in here? There's a lot of girls in here.
Why are they all naked?
Why is everyone going upstairs? What's upstairs? Is there a fun house upstairs? I like fun.
What's that pain in my crotch?
Why are my trousers uncomfortably tight?
Oh no, I made a mess.
And I think on that note, it would be a good
On
time
that
to end it. Because it is getting close to 11.
While we're still ahead.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to assume that, we just wake up the next morning, as it were.
Yeah, just all limbs tangled together. Alright.
Well, Belatrist wouldn't be doing that.
Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Jesus Christ.
What do you expect in this group? Were you really surprised?
I had hope.
You've seen what I draw. How long did you think it would take for me to get one of my characters to get laid?
I expected it faster, to be honest. Alright. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. All social stuff. Follow us all on Twitter. Then we will see you again next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.